So in this video, we're going to break away from the app itself and we're going to take a look at another one of the test screens that I have set up, and that's the debug screen. And that really shows how the collections work really. So under the Start Quiz button and under the Next button on the question screen, there is code going on that helps generate the next question. And I'm doing that by managing IDs that are essentially SharePoint IDs to help me put these questions together. So I created the debug screen then to really help show how that works. So if I click the Start Quiz button, the code will run, and there'll be stuff going on underneath that will add values from collections, remove values from collections, and I would encourage you to go back and watch the home screen video if you haven't watched that video yet, and that'll explain what's going on here. But we've generated our first question, so let's go to that debug screen and let's take a look then. And from this screen then I can check to see how things are looking with my collections. So after generating the first question, we have available questions here sitting at 53. And that's correct. That's correct, because that means then that we have our original 54 questions. With the question that's being asked, that ID has been removed from it. And we can see the ID here in Use Questions. And again, with our first question generated, Use Question should be sitting at 1, and it is. And you can see here it's got ID 85. And if I go down here towards the bottom, yes, yeah, 85 is not an available question. So that's what we want to see. Okay, and with the first question generated, available answer should be sitting at 51, and it is. So available answer starts with 54 available answers as well, and then I remove 3. I don't remove the 4th because I don't need to. So that should be sitting with 51. Possible answer should obviously be sitting with 4. Those are our 4 possible answers for question 1. One of those should be the correct answer, and then there should be 3 incorrect answers. So 85 should be here in possible answers, and there it is. And then there should be 3 possible answers, and again, nothing in here should repeat. They should all be individual. And 1 should not be in here, and it's not. 52 shouldn't be in here, and it is. Of course, one of them will be in here. One of them will be an available answer. So 52 is an available answer. That's the one we didn't remove. I really should just have removed that. 57 should definitely not be there. It isn't there. And then 85 shouldn't be there, and 85 isn't there. So yeah, so one of our possible answers will be in available answers. That was 52. The other 3 will not. So that's looking pretty good so far. So let's take a look then at, let's do a research and let's check for 85. And this is why, if you watched the video on the home screen again, you'll have seen that I made mention to a searchable ID, and this is why I have a searchable ID in here. I couldn't get PowerApps to search on the ID field because of the number, so I created the searchable ID column in my master data collection, my call quiz data, just so I could search using this little what is this even? Is it a data table or gallery? It's a data table, using my data table here. So 85 is Sudan. And if I go back to my question screen, there we go. It's Sudan. We're being asked about Sudan, and that's great. Okay. So that would suggest that that is working, and if I answer that question, so Sudan, I think that's Sudan, go next, and now we're on to question 2. So let's go and look at back to our debug, Mauritania. Now we have 52 in our available questions, that's correct. 1 less, 1 more in our used questions. We have, and again, this will be the same for every question. So this will always be sitting at 51 and 4. So 56 should now be in here. It is. By chance, it does happen to be the first option, but because of our shuffle, it may not be the first option. And then we have 31, 57, and 27. And again, if we look through our available answers, 3 of those values will not be here, and one of them will be. But certainly 56 and 85 should no longer be in here. 56 is no longer in there, and as we know, 85 isn't in here. And if I search for 56, it should hopefully be Mauritania. And there we go, it's Mauritania. So, little debug screen. Find it very helpful. You too, whenever you're doing your own PowerApps, you may find it useful to break out and create screens like debug or like run test, just to check how things are working on your PowerApp. And obviously, you can have them there in behind the scenes. As long as you're not navigating to them, then no one else is going to know about them. You've just got them there to help with the debugging, help with the testing of your app. Okay, so the next video then, though, we're going to go back into the app itself and we'll take a look at the results screen.